Good morning and welcome to the Crawford County Board of Commissioners meeting for September 14th. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Wiederspan.
All rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Frank. I need approval of minutes from the meeting on August 24th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Any approval of minutes from the work session on September 7th.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. And approval of payment of bills in the amount of $4,199,617.18 for the period ending September 13th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
There were no executive sessions. Any public comment? Okay. We'll start with IT.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning,
Morning,
Jim.
Tim.
IT is here to request approval of the purchase of a one-year Veterans Office firewall renewal from CDI for $811.56.
Make the motion.
Second. Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Tim. Juvenile probation.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Holly.
I'm here seeking approval for the Juvenile Probation Services Grant. This supports the JJSCS implementation plan that we have within our department. The JCJC grant covers $118,070, and it's covering the time period from July 1st of 2022 to June 30th of 2023.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Register and recorder.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Beth.
I'm here today for approval of the contract with Rental Business Systems and the RFI poster vendor for the conversion of the recorded register will images to a PDF-based image format compliant with PHMC. The current quote, the amount of $34,372.30 for approximately 3.6 million images, will be paid from the recorded records improvement funds when the project is completed.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
The courts.
Morning, Heidi.
Good morning.
Heidi.
This morning, we're seeking to ratify the creation of a temporary per diem district court assistant position at the MDJ Regional Office.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thanks, Heidi.
The Crawford County Sheriff.
Morning, Commissioner.
Morning, Dave.
I'm here to seek the approval to purchase equipment for a mobile license to carry equipment totaling $1,471.25. This is not a budgeted item. It is, it should be paid for out of the money from the abandoned firearm sales from this year.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Just one question, David. You're going to transfer that money over to the general fund to pay for this, I assume?
Yeah, I think we were supposed to send a check over to
Okay.
finance for
I
that.
don't think we've got.
Make sure that we just get that.
I'll make sure I get that.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, David.
Public safety? Greg.
Morning,
Gary.
Gary.
Good morning. We're going to request approval of a lease with Raymond Miller for $200 per month for the use of its property near Sugar Lake as part of our communications tower project for public safety. This is part of the ARPA funded Sugar Lake Tower project.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thought my senior picture might be coming up at some point too.
Okay.
We're also requesting approval of a contract with the Facility Gateway Corporation for our annual UPS maintenance agreement at a cost of $1,229. This is a budgeted expense with a new vendor, which will save us about $3,300 a year.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
County Treasurer?
Good morning.
Morning,
Christine.
I'm here asking for approval for payment to Palmetto Posting for the 2022 tax upset sale and 2021 notice of claim postings in the amount of $55,290.40. This cost is passed on to the property owners and it is a budgeted item.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
I'm also here to ask for approval for payment to government software services in the amount of $10,671.55, and that's for the printing and shipment of the 2022 CAPA tax bills and duplicates. Half this printing will be reimbursed by the municipalities, and it is a budgeted item as well.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
And lastly, I'm here to ask for approval for payment to government software services in the amount of $1,120.14. And this is for the binding of the 2022 per capita tax duplicates. Half of this binding will be reimbursed by the municipalities as well, and this is a budgeted item.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Christine.
Thank you.
Crawford County Planning.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Thomas.
The planning agency has 6 requests today. The first request is a request to approve the payment of invoice number 32 from Stifler McGraw Associates Incorporated in the amount of $190.50 for their engineering services associated with the Richmond Township Community Development Block Grant Project in July 2022. This is to be paid for out of the Crawford County fiscal year 2018 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
The second request is a request to approve the payment of invoice number 33, also from Stifler McGraw Associates Incorporated, in the amount of $190.50 for their engineering services associated with the Beaver Township CDBG project in July 2022. This is to be paid for out of Crawford County's fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
The third request is a request to approve the payment of invoice number 34 from Stifler McGraw Associates Incorporated in the amount of $190.50 for their engineering services associated with the Steuben Township CDBG project in July 2022. This is to be paid for out of Crawford County's fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
The fourth request is a request to ratify the approval of a resolution of Crawford County appointing signatory privileges to the planning director, Zachary Norwood, for the license agreement to receive broadband serviceable location production fabric.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
The fifth request is a request to approve the payment of invoice 5099 from CATA in the amount of $99.30 for transportation services provided for the Rural Family Workforce Transit Program in July. This is to be paid for by Crawford County's fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
The sixth and final request from the planning agency today is a request to approve the execution of a letter of understanding between Crawford County and the North Shenango and South Shenango Joint Municipal Authority for $86,626.70 covering the fiscal year of 2019 and $38,373.30 to be allocated from the Community Development Block Grant Coronavirus funds, First Street Sewer, this is for the First Street Sewer Mainline Extension Project in North Shenango Township.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Crawford County Maintenance.
Morning.
Morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices from the courthouse remodeling project, the steam trap project for $7,880.88.
Make a motion.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to pay an invoice from the courthouse remodeling project, the HVAC project for $47,571.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Asking approval to pay for professional services for the rehab of Creek Road Bridge Number 8 to the Eads Group for $5,584.97. This will be paid for by Act 89 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Asking approval to pay professional services for the rehab of Glendon Road Bridge Number 26 to the Eads Group for $3,849.83. This will be paid for with Act 44 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay LB Water. This is for geotextile fabric that was used at the fairgrounds during the fair for $2,190, and this will be reimbursed by the fair board.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Asking to pay Powell Sanitation to pump campers at the fairgrounds during Fair Week 2 times for $6,000, and this will be reimbursed by the fair board.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to hire Stantec Architect and Engineering LLC on a time and expense basis to develop documents and define the scope of work to allow the county to seek bids on roof repairs at the Crawford County Care Center. The contract will not exceed $25,000.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay Cwcdw Company. This is to fabricate a new water header for the steam boiler at the courthouse for $950.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Asking to pay Brian Noah, the county project manager, for professional services from 8/1/22 to 8/31/22 in the amount of $2,619.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Human Services.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Krista.
Requesting to ratify payment to Center for Family Services for delivery of ERAP2 services through 8/26/22 totaling $188,810.62. No cost to the county. All of this will be paid with ERAP2 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Requesting approval of a purchase requisition to CWCDW government for the purchase of a document scanner for our file room to be used for on-base scanning. This is a non-budgeted item. The total cost is $989.99. Cost to the county is $157.35.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Requesting approval of a purchase requisition to Family Links for an assertiveness training to be presented to staff. The total cost is $600. Total cost to the county is $5.17.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Requesting to ratify a purchase requisition to Bocelli's Pizza for lunch that was provided during an August 15th Human Services Board meeting. The total cost was $84.97. The cost to the county is $13.50.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Requesting to ratify a purchase requisition to Whitmore Auto Group for a 2022 Ford Explorer. Total cost was $39,900.
Cost to the county is $2,130.22. This was a budgeted item.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Requesting approval for a master emergency response alarm system agreement with Watchful Shepherd. This is an MOU outlining the responsibilities of CCHS in using the equipment. There is no cost to the county.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Requesting approval of the C1 amendment of the Center for Family Services, Mental Health, Intellectual Disabilities contract for fiscal year 21-22. Cost to the county is $95.57.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Requesting approval of the C1 amendment to the Mental Health and Intellectual Disabilities contract with Child to Family Connections for fiscal year 21-22. Cost to the county is $13.16.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Requesting to ratify a Children Youth Services and Juvenile Probation contract with BDM Sister Group Home for fiscal year 22-23.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Requesting approval of fiscal year 22-23 CYSJP contract with Crawford County Drug and Alcohol Executive Commission for assessment, counseling, case coordination, recovery support, and consultation services.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Requesting approval of the fiscal year 22-23 contract with Craig Youth and Family Services for foster care services.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Requesting approval of the fiscal year 22-23 CYS Juvenile Probation contract with Family Services of Northwestern Pennsylvania for the delivery of kinship, home study, and counseling services.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Requesting approval of the fiscal year 22-23 CYS and Juvenile Probation contract for Mars Home for Youth Family Services for the delivery of high-fidelity wraparound services.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Requesting approval of the Mental Health Intellectual Disabilities Early Intervention fiscal year contract 22-23 with Wood Services for one-on-one support, staffing support services.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Requesting approval of the fiscal year 22-23 professional contract with the United Way of Western Crawford County for the fiscal oversight of the Vision Project and the Forensic Person-Centered Contingency Funds.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
And last, we are requesting approval of the following fiscal year 22-23 contracts, all of which have the same services and the same rates as fiscal year 21-22. The cost to the county for each service can be found on a color-coded spreadsheet that was provided during work session. CYSJP contracts for A Place for Hope, Healing, Transformation, tailored diversion programs, vocational and psychological services. Mental health, intellectual disability, and early intervention contracts for Erie Homes for Children and Adults, Northwest Tri-County Intermediate Unit 5, Touchstone Solutions, and professional contracts for fiscal year 22-23 for Catherine Alfrey Darling, Sand Speech Therapy, and Sonia Ekstrom.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks.
Finance.
Good morning.
Morning, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $29,944.22. These were detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And for your ratification, I have invoices totaling $676,197.40. Again, detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
And finally, I have the contract with Tyler Technologies for the upgrade of our 22-year-old Eden software to the new Munis software. They have brought Eden to the end of life, so 2027 is the end. Instead of waiting till the very last minute, we're gonna get in now, so.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Voter services.
Okay, the first item is requesting ratification of the purchase of a Lexmark color printer from Hagan's in the amount of $2,569. As a reminder, this is in line with the state's removal of the old equipment and request to purchase new.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And the next item is approval of the purchase of 3 document scanners in the amount of $2,969.97 for the same purpose as the copier.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
There is some new hires and transfers in your packet.
I'll make a motion to accept the request for new hires and transfers.
I'll second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry,
Yes.
Soft,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Okay, the next work session will be September 21st, followed by the next full session on September 28th. Commissioner comments. Commissioner Weiderspan.
I have none today, sir.
Commissioner Saul.
I will just briefly mention as a follow-up to something I mentioned before, and I want to thank the news outlets for posting our press release related to voter services and political mail. We have, I guess, unfortunately, I will say, had to amend that or update that press release to include the fact that registered voters in Crawford County will be receiving, or actually, my understanding is that have already started to receive text message communication from political advocacy groups, political parties, that kind of thing. So just again want to reiterate that the county did not initiate these. The county has no control over those. If, as a registered voter, you are concerned and don't want to receive that type of solicitation anymore, all we can do is encourage you to try to notify the entities that are sending you these things and let them know to take you off their list. Whether they do or they don't, of course, is up to them. But again, we just wanted to let you know that those things are out there and they did not originate at all from Crawford County or the election board or election and voter services. So other than that, we're still moving forward and closer to getting our ballot out. We still are awaiting confirmation from the state on a couple things on their end. Hopefully we'll get ballots out in the mail in the next couple weeks. I encourage you again, if you are interested in a mail-in or absentee ballot, get your applications in as soon as possible. And once you receive your ballot, we encourage you to vote that ballot as quickly as possible and return it to us and not wait until the last minute. That's all I have.
Thank you. The only thing I would encourage is Board of Commissioners would like you to fill out the survey for the Fair Board. They have left their survey open. They got over 800 completed after the fair, and they're definitely using that data to improve the fair for next year. So we ask that you fill that information out for them. If there's no other business for the Commissioners, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you.